my Fourth Amendment. It violates my dignity. It constitutes sexual assault, the touching, the squeezing, the gripping, the groping. And it's admitted by hundreds of reporters who've had it done where they put so much pressure on your genitals, it hurts men. And almost women feel like they're going to be lifted up off the ground. But see, they just make a big joke out of this whole thing. The toll-free number to join us, again, is 800-259-9231. Oh, I've just been told by the network that we're going to be taking calls on our end. They're having a phone system issue up at the network. So let me give you our number here. It's 877-789-ALEX, 877-789-ALEX on your take on the TSA and what's happening with Ventura and on the State of the Union, since Obama brought that into the State of the Union discussion. But going back to this, there is this concerted effort that Jesse Ventura is a leader. He sticks his head up above the ground. You know, he's the meerkat that's got the nerve to, you know, challenge the hyena coming up towards the troop. And the others are hopping around cowardly saying, how dare him stand up? How dare him get involved? You know, we think he's goofy looking. He's not being sexually assaulted. You know, why doesn't he like being bathed in a radiation scanner? Why doesn't he like every time he flies being pulled out and having people put their hands all over him and on his genitals and up in his rear end? I mean, that's what he talked about on the show. They actually go up in the crack between your buttocks. This is outrageous. And it's all a big joke. Ha, 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 let them eat cake. Look at them. This governor doesn't like people sticking their hands in his pants or squeezing his genitals. What a weirdo. I've been with Ventura. When they pull him out and there's a crowd gathers around to watch Jesse Ventura being searched, and he's more upset by old people going, why are you doing that to an old lady in a wheelchair? She's not a threat. You know, what are you doing this to me? This is East Germany, Alex. And I'm standing 10 feet away. This is why I want to move to Mexico permanent. I don't like living in East Germany. I can't believe my country's gone. You know, hurry up, get it done. And then they just take their time smiling. Oh, let me. See, we've gone from land of the free, home of the brave to where low-wage people who aren't even sworn peace officers. A sworn peace officer has to have an emergency situation or a warrant to stick their hands on your genitals. But they're just doing this out in the open. If the police are going to search you, they've got to take you to the jail and then find a same-sex person who's been trained to do it. I mean, this is prisoner training. If you show up to serve a 5-year stint in a medium or maximum security prison, you know, or 10-year stint, this is what they're going to do to you. Okay, they're going to stick their hands down your pants. This is prisoner training, period. Now, here is the incredible Whoopi Goldberg, The View piece with all of these women, liberal and conservative, piling in against Ventura. Now, if you're a radio listener, you'll miss the faces and you'll hear the laughing. They put an image up of him as a wrestler, and they say, what's his problem? You know? Why doesn't he like being touched? And then another woman on the show, another dingbat, says, there is no search that's too much. There is no such thing as an unreasonable search. And they just laugh and laugh and laugh. And they say, just look at this photo of him. And they put a photo up of him, you know, with his hair blowing or whatever in the wind. And they laugh at that. Ah, 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 hoping you're weak-minded. This is a tactic, and just laugh. Oh, the government's sticking their hands down my pants. Oh, they're listening to my phone without warrants. Oh, they're tracking my bank account and taking money out of it with no due process. Oh, they're taking all my freedoms. Oh, they're wanting to put me in a radiation scanner when a woman reportedly, according to Haaretz, looks like died when it set off her pacemaker. She told them I got a pacemaker. They put her through it and she died. That's mainline Israeli news. It's so funny. Ah, ha, 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 ha. And what did I hear on local radio yesterday? I tell you, this Ventura, is he just doing this for attention? A lot of people are going to get mad, him calling this molestation. Well, really, if somebody comes and grabs your genitals and you've got to fly 3 times a week, both ways, so that's 6 times a week when he does the show, and I've flown with him, and you've got to stand there in front of a bunch of people singled out because you got a prosthetic hip, you've got an artificial titanium hip, and you've got to have all this done to you, and then let me tell you, he's upset about it. He's angry when I'm in the taxi cab with him. He's talking about it all the time. Alex, I'm done. I'm going to have to quit. They've ruined me. I can't do this anymore. I got to get out of here. You know, oh, see, I know it's real for Ventura. He's a real person that understands this is tyranny. But their answer to him is just to laugh at him. Now, I'm going to stop this a few times, or maybe I should just write notes during it, but there's so many pieces of disinfo. Oh, and they also say, well, look at just what happened in Russia. That happened outside the security area. And what are they now calling for? Police and checkpoints on the road coming into airports. And then there'll be bombings there. And then it'll be out on the highway coming into the airport. Then there'll be bombings there. I mean, we just have random checkpoints everywhere to stop bombers? Just like this woman with Travis County getting a $48,000 settlement because of a pothole on a country road when she's on the shoulder on her 10-speed bike. The government should have protected me from a pothole. Hey, you go riding bikes around over the years, there's a good chance you're going to get hurt. It's part of living. You go skiing. You going to sue Colorado if you're skiing and fall and break your leg? I've gotten hurt snow skiing. I've gotten hurt water skiing. Am I going to sue Travis County if I bust my lip or twist an ankle or something slaloming, or if I'm slaloming or you know, wakeboarding? I mean, they're selling this idea. Well, let's just go ahead and go to the disgusting clip. Here it is.
But did you know that the former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura is suing? Is suing the Department.
She puts a photo up and laughs at him.
Security. Homeland Security. He's suing the
Hey, lady, you're pretty ugly. I wouldn't be laughing at Ventura.
Security, alleging that body scans and pat-downs, quote, exposed him to humiliation and degradation through unwanted touching, gripping.
Whoopi Goldberg looks like a troll.
Intimate area.
Coming from this side. Can I just show you this? Look at this. This is the man who does not want to be inappropriately touched. Right here. And
that's his job as a wrestler. That's different.
Agreed, but you know what? You only get a pat down if you deny the scan. Okay?
Hit pause.
The right to scan.
I'm going to come back from break and try to play it all unedited. I just can't help it. So they're putting images up of him and laughing at him. And several of the women look disheveled on the program like they're homeless people. I'm not attacking homeless people. And I'm not even attacking people on their looks, but they're making fun of how he supposedly looks. And then she says, you only get the pat-down if you refuse the scan. That's not true. They threaten you and say, if you don't do the scan, we'll do a pat-down. They do scans and pat-downs. I've watched it. And they say they plan to end up doing pat-downs as they phase it in for everyone. So they always say, oh, it's just a little bit of you. This is all psychological warfare, off teleprompters. All of it is scripted, and everything they're saying is not true. So I want to tell all of the women on that show, you're like something out of a medieval pillory where they've got somebody in the stocks throwing rotten cabbages and tomatoes at them and laughing. I mean, they're turning it into a sport, laughing at a real man, somebody who cares about freedom, somebody who's standing up for liberty, somebody who's putting their name on the document, somebody who's getting a federal lawsuit with a very dangerous agency, somebody who's had a TV show censored. And what's your answer? Your answer is just to sit there and laugh at him. Laugh at him because he doesn't want people sticking their hands down his pants. We'll be right back.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 5 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $209, and the Berkey Guy will include 3 sport Berkey water bottles and ship everything to you free of charge. That's right, 3 sport Berkey water bottles and free shipping. An $87 value, yours free. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The New World Order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all,
that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. Gun sales are on a staggering pace. Gun prices are going through the roof, and that means desperate, vicious criminals now want your guns and will do anything to get them. Now, a new book reveals powerful secrets for hiding your guns from thieves and looters. You'll learn step-by-step, battle-hardened techniques, where to hide your guns so criminals will never find them, how to create the perfect hiding place, as well as the places you should never hide your guns, under any circumstance. These and other closely guarded gun caching secrets are guaranteed to keep your weapons safe and out of sight when the going gets tough. But listen up. For security reasons, the Hide Your Guns book and even the website may disappear without warning at any time. Go to hideyourguns.com. That's hideyourguns.com. Or call 877-327-0365 before they come for your guns. Hideyourguns.com right now. Right now.
By the way, videos are pouring in by 20, 30 a day, hundreds of flyers a day, different variants of the V for Victory or R for Resistance or whatever you choose. And those are separately two different events. The V for Victory is just an operation we're running, but you can incorporate that into the Answer to 1984 or 1776 contest. That's $10,000, $7,000 for first place, $2,000 for second, $1,000 for third place. You've got a month to produce those videos, just exposing the police state takeover grid, the DHS takeover grid, countering their contest to get citizens to make videos that they're now airing on TV and putting on the web. So that's what's going on there. Big developments. Great job, everybody. I will spend some time on that today, and we're posting the incredible videos that are coming in as we speak at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. Look, I've already said what I can say about this attack on Ventura. It's just to claim that, oh, he says it's molestation. I've heard that on radio and on television. You know, it's ridiculous. Really? So somebody, if you're a man and somebody wants to grab your genitals, that's okay, women? It's sexual assault survivors, mainly women, that are filing lawsuits and freaking out over this. I thought you were a bunch of liberal women. No, you're a bunch of thugs promoting the police state and attacking somebody valiantly standing up for all of our liberties. Let's play the clip end to end. Here it is.
But did you know that the former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura is suing?
Can't even talk.
Is suing the Department.
She's got to laugh at him.
Homeland Security.
It's so funny.
Security. He's suing the Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Body scans and pat-downs, quote, exposed him to humiliation and degradation through unwanted touching, gripping, rubbing up in intimate areas.
Coming from this side. Can I just show you this? Look at this.
You should be so lucky.
This is the man who does not want to be inappropriately touched. Right here. And
That's his job as a wrestler. That's different.
Agreed, but you know what? You only get a pat-down if you deny the scan.
Lie.
Okay, if you deny them the right to scan,
I want to know what happens
security.
when you sue Homeland Security.
And the IRS and TSA. Well, it will come up. Go ahead,
But the issue is unreasonable search. I mean, tell that to these poor people in Moscow, you know, who just had this explosion. I don't think there's an unreasonableness.
They bombed outside the checkpoint, liar.
And they're usually very professional and, you know.
Oh, very professional.
We'll be right back with even more hot topics.
It's so funny. We've got a police state. You know, the Nazis just asked for your papers. Now the government sticks their hands down your pants. We got federal grants nationwide to take warrantless blood checkpoints, setting up checkpoints where they take your blood warrantlessly.